Blessings, everyone, and welcome to another story time with Kenita, where I tell true crime stories and Bible stories. Today will be a true crime story. This is the case of Cheryl Smith. Now, since it is February, I will be doing true crime stories of love gone wrong, and this is definitely a love gone wrong case. Now, pictured here is a subhuman by the name of Shaylin Moran. At this time, she was 18 years old when she met a young man by the name of Leonard Trofield. Now, they met, and shortly she went to go stay with him, and they went to go commune with each other. And within 4 days, the pair had turned very violent and very toxic, almost to the point where it was a domestic abuse. They split up due to accusations of domestic abuse on both sides. So they split up after 4 days, and the relationship, from what Leonard thought, was over and done with. Now, the situation between Shaylin and Leonard happened in the fall of 2019. Shortly thereafter, she did strike up a relationship with a man by the name of Jack Doherty. He was 25 years old. Now, they finally met in person because they met online and back in the fall after she broke up with Leonard. They met online, and so they decided to meet with each other on New Year's Eve, which was December of 2019. Now, when they met up at a party. They partied together, they danced together, and then he went ahead and proposed to her that night. So now, after he proposed on New Year's Eve night, they went back to a hotel that they had rented together. And then Shaylin, had convinced Doherty, Jack, to unalive Leonard. She had some vendetta against him. She wanted revenge against him. Now, mind you, they had already been over and done with, but she still wanted revenge on him. So now Doherty had a 3D printed gun. And so what he did, and this was the plan that they had, these two youngsters, right, had a plan that they were going to go and knock on the door where Leonard lived with his mother, Cheryl Smith, and they were going to be prepared to shoot anyone who opened the door. So what he did, Doherty did, he took a lift over to the residence. And so when he knocked on the door, and this was on New Year's Day, he knocked on the door, and his Leonard's mother, Cheryl Smith, opened the door, and Doherty proceeded to shoot her, and then he left the premises. Now, when he left the premises, he was in the lift on the way home, or on the way to the hotel room, and he sent a message to her saying, "Now this is for life," which she replied, "I'm yours forever and you're mine." Now, this is the picture of the two Dingleberries right after they committed the murder. Now, cops did find them at the hotel room, in which Shaylin, she received 20 years in prison, and Jack Doherty, he received 2 life sentences. This is such a senseless crime, a senseless murder. I'm sorry I couldn't find a picture of Miss Cheryl Smith, so I couldn't find a picture of her nor Leonard. But you got the picture of the two Dingleberries. So God bless you guys and stay safe.